go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise. Really great. Last episode, we lost the tough one to the Crocs 8-3, failing to keep our playoff destiny in our own hands. Now it all comes down to the regular season finale against the Overdogs. We need to win and hope a lot of things fall our way in order to get in. Will we be able to get it done? Not likely, as the Overdogs have swept the season series so far. In that doubleheader, they won 2-0. Pitching matchup for today's game, Chasey Kim on the hill for the Overdogs, right-hander 1-1 with a 4.42 ERA and a 1.53 WHIP. And on the other side, for us, it is Trey Mondo, the right-hander, 1-0, 3.15 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. Lineup for today's game looks like this. Cardenas leads off at second, followed by Borgner in left, Mustachio at third, Trunk at first, Fielder at short, Colt in center, Swiner in right, Hart at catcher, and Mondo behind the dish. Not behind the dish, on the mound. Hart is behind the dish. Let's go. Alrighty, need a big win here. Home field advantage has not been in our favor. We are currently 1-2 on this 4-game homestand to end the season. We need a big win here in order to shape things our way. All we know is if we beat the Overdogs today, we will knock them out of the playoffs, as we will have a positive run differential, whereas they will have a -1. So if we win, the Overdogs are out. And then their last game means nothing. Alrighty, here we go. Robin Yu sacked a song, and Damien Rush up first for the Overdogs. Robin Yu, right fielder, leads off. Contact for his right-hander active here, hitting .240, 3 RBIs on the season as he faces Mondo. Mondo on the air, 1-0. He's got a 3.15 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. In 3 appearances, he's thrown 20 innings, just under 7 innings of start, 6 2/3 to be exact. 7 earned runs given up, 20 hits surrendered, 3 of them homers. He has walked 4 and struck out 15. Batting average against .256 on the year for Trey is best in the starting rotation. Here we go. Here's the lineup for the Overdogs. After you, it is first baseman Sack DeSong, who's locked in, and the center fielder Damien Rush, who hit 4 home runs off against us in the doubleheader earlier this season. He had 3 in the first game and 1 in the second. Rhonda Horn, the third baseman, bats 4th. Ezra Panther, the second baseman, is fully healed from his injury. He's batting 5th. Left fielder Enrique Goyo, a new addition, is batting 6th. Shortstop Micah Floro is 10th, so that's 7th. Catcher Preston Adonimus gets the start today. He's batting 8th, and batting 9th is the pitcher Chasey Kim. First pitch fastball up and in, inside from Mondo. We're underway. Ball 1. Slider away, line to short. Fielder there on the liner, 1 down. Next up is Sack DeSong, the first baseman, who's locked in, hitting .237, 5 homers, 8 RBIs, and power versus right-hander active. First pitch curveball down in the way, outside and in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball down and in, grounded at the middle of the second. Cardenas dives and cuts it off to her right, makes the play, 2 down, nice play, Rook. Next up, Damien Rush, the center fielder, hitting .385 with 5 homers, 12 RBIs on the season. 4 of those homers came against us. First pitch cutter up and in, inside, ball 1. Change it down and in. Grounded in the hole to third, past Mustachio on the dive, base hit. First hit for Rush today, he's 1 for 1. 2 down, runner at first for Rhonda Horn, third baseman hitting .327, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. Change it down and in the first pitch, runner goes, strike called, throw down by Hart, just late. Stolen base there for Rush. Damien's second stolen base of the year. He's 2 for 2. 0-1 the count. Four-seamer down in the way. Outside, 1-1. Slider up and in. Ripped in the hole, left field, base hit. Rush coming around third. Here's the throw from Borgner. It's a good one. In time to nail him at the plate. Outfield assist saves the run. Bottom 1, it's 0-0. Cardenas, Borgner, and Mustachio do up. Good play, Rolf. Good play. Rookie Demi Cardenas leading off. Second baseman hitting .550 on the year with 4 homers and 13 RBIs. She will be the first one up against Chasey Kim. Here's Kim's numbers on the year. He is 1-1, a 4.42 ERA, and a 1.53 WHIP. In 3 appearances, he's given up 10 runs, only 9 earned. In 18 in the third inning start, just over 6 innings pitched to start. 22 hits surrendered, 4 of them homers. He's hit a batter, walked 6, and struck out 11. Batting average against is .297. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball inside, 2-0. If you had to describe Chasey Kim as a pitcher in a one phrase, he's all gas and no brakes. 2-0 the count. Fastball outside, 3-0. And that's ball 4 outside on the heater. First walk of the game. Cardenas reaches to lead off, and that'll bring up Rolf Borgner, the left fielder, who sat out last game against the Crocs to fix his mojo. .286 average on the year with 1 homer and 5 RBIs. Fastball away, outside, ball 1. 5 straight balls to open the game. That one's in there at the knees, 1-1. Chased it high, 1-2. Fastball middle in, lined over left center. Down for a base hit. First hit of the game for the Buzzards. First and second now, none down for Mustachio. Third baseman also sat out last game against the Crocs to fix his mojo, hitting .288 on the year. 2 homers, 12 RBIs. Fastball in there, 0-1. Slider away, blooper down the left field line. That is going to be a fair ball, and that's going to be a base hit for Mustachio as Cardenas will score. 1-0 to score. Nice play. Kim already tense, and that'll bring up Joseph Trunk, the first baseman. .379 average, 1 homer, 8 RBIs on the year. 0 for 3 last game against the Crocs. Did get a walk in that game, though. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball inside, 1-1. Fastball down and then chop to the mound. Kim to second, 1. Panther to first, double play. Down runner at third, and that'll bring up Ian Fielder. .344 average on the year for Ian with 6 RBIs this year. Fastball in there, a strike, 0-1 as Kim's back to neutral mojo. Fastball put away is fouled off, 0-2. Hey, Loai, how's it going? Fastball away, grounder to second, backhanded by Panther, and that's an easy out to end the inning. Buzzards on the board, though, thanks to the single by Mustachio. 1-0 to the second. Panther, Goyo, and Floro due up. Leading off is the second baseman, Ezra Panther. Powerless right-hander active for the young second baseman. Did not see him in the doubleheader this year as he was injured at the time. .310 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the season. Looking to make up for lost time here. First it's fastball down and in, chop to the first. Easy play for Trunk on the bare hand, 1 down. Next up is left fielder Enrique Goyo. Low pitch active for Goyo, recently signed out of the free agent pool. And he is hitless on the season. Still trying to shake off the rust. Change up way inside. Ball 1. That was nowhere near where I was aiming. Slider up and away. Called a strike this time. 1-1. Cutter up and in. Inside. 2-1. Fastball middle away. Chop to short. Fielder charges. Easy play. 2 down. Next up is Michael Floro, the shortstop. He's tense, hitting .191. 1 homer, 4 RBIs this season. By far his weakest of his 3 seasons. Curveball inside, ball 1. Fastball down and away, check swing strike, 1-1. Change up, swing through it, 1-2. K-man activates for Mondo. Slider inside, misses, 2-2. Fastball down and away, chopper to short, fielder there, fires to first. 1-2-3 inning for Mondo, good pitching. Bottom 2, it's 1-0. Colt, Swiner, Hart, and then Mondo due up. Looking to build on this lead. Desperately need a win here. Need the win. Win will knock the Overdogs out of the playoffs. Win will also make us pretty much a solid contender for the last playoff spot. Thurman Colt leading off the inning. 6-hitter hitting .471 this year. 1 homer, 8 RBIs on the season. Looking to turn his season around for the most part. Fastball in there, 0-1. Definitely a downswing in the power numbers for Colt. He had 4 homers last year. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball middle in. Colt rips it to the gap, right center field. Diving is Robin Yu to make a nice catch. 1 down. Robin with extra bases. Hey, Hoon, how's it going? Buck Swiner due up next. Right fielder hitting .404, 10 RBIs. To answer the question, did we win game 15? No, we did not. We got We lost. That was a tough one. 8-3 against the Crocs. Manuel East did not have it today, that day. He got lit up like a Christmas tree. And, well, that's all there is to say about that. He gave up 7 earned runs, and, well, we got rid of him after 4 innings. Morrow pitched fantastically out of the bullpen in that game. He only gave up 1 earned run through 4 innings. Klaus the Game pitched the 9th inning despite being hurt. Pitched really well, actually. Offense didn't score till late, and by that time it was far too late. Crocs now have won 4 games in a row, and they are nipping at our heels in the division. Thankfully for us, a lot of teams on the other side in the other division have fucked up and lost a lot of games, and they can only finish at 7-9. So if we do win here today, not only do we knock the Overdogs out of playoff contention, we also will pretty much eliminate all of them from getting in this playoffs as well, and we just need to hope that the Grapplers lose at least one of their 2 games left, and we hope that the Crocs lose out as well. Exactly, let's get it over with. Fastball outside, ball 1. Swung late, 1-1. Fastball middle in, line to third, nice play, Rhonda, 2 down. 2 nice diving plays here in the inning for the Overdogs. That'll bring up catcher Hank Hart. 356 average, 5 RBIs on the season. Work ball inside, a strike, going 1. Fastball up, grounded to third, easy play for Rhonda. That's a 1-2-3 inning. To the third, it's 1-0. Anonymous, Kim, and Yu do up. Preston Anonymous, the catcher, leading off, hitting 133. No homers or RBIs on the season. Contact for his right-hander active, though. First pitch changeup down. Rip foul, 0-1. Cutter away. Check swing strike, 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Check swing high, 1-2. Ball down, in the dirt, 2-2. Slider up and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Mondo, 1 down. Next up is the pitcher, Chasey Kim, 286 average, 1 RBI on the season. Fastball down and away, in the dirt, 1-0. Curl ball up, high on the check swing, 2-0. Cutter middle in, inside, 3-0. And that's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher. That is a very big cardinal sin. Kim reaches. That'll bring up Robin Yu, 0-1. Cutter away. Popped up, shallow left center field. Fielder out for it. He will call off Colt. 2 down. Next up is Sack DeSong, the first baseman, who's locked in, 0-1 today. Four-seamer up and away. Check swing strike, 0-1. Curveball inside. Misses, 1-1. Cutter away. Ripped in the gap, left field. Wagner makes the catch on 1 hop. First and second with 2 down. Next up, Damien Rush. He singled last time up and stole second base. 1-1 today. Curveball down in the way. Check swing at the knees, 0-1. Slider down and in. Check swing strike, 0-2. Change up and in. Rip foul, 0-2. Cutter up and away. Just chased it outside, strike 3. Second punch out for Mondo, and that ends the inning. To the third, it's 1-0. Bottom half, Mondo, Cardenas, and Borgner do up. Getting off Trey Mondo. Pitcher's hitting 1 for 3 on the year. Fastball up. Mondo swings and skies at the center. Easy play for the center fielder. Rush makes the catch. 1 down. Next up is Demi Cardenas. Rookie walked to lead off the game and then scored a run. No official at bat yet. Fastball down the middle, 0-1. Fastball inside, 1-1. Fastball up and in, swung late, 1-2. Chased it in the dirt. Dribbler to the left of the mound. Kim off, 2 down. Next up is Borgner, 1-for-1 today with a single. Chased fastball up and in, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line to left center, in for a base hit over the diving shortstop. Second hit for Borgner today. He's 2 for 2. Got to bring up Mustachio. He singled on a run his first time up. 1 for 1 today, and then was erased on a double play ball. Borgner takes off on the first pitch. Fastball away. Ball 1. Why did I hit the button? Borgner tagged out to end the inning. Probably because of the sound behind me. It distracted me. To the 4th, it's 1-0. Horn, Panther, and Goyo do up. On to Horn up first. 1 for 1 today with a single. That was Borgner's, I think, first attempt. Second attempt to steal. He's now 1 for 2 on the season. Cutter inside. Misses. Ball 1. Fastball down and away. Swung through it. 1-1. Ball up and in. Rip foul. 1-2. Change up outside. Nowhere near the zone. 2-2. Side down and in the dirt. Full count. Four-seamer away. Fouled off. Cutter down and in. Breaks the bat. Grounder to third. Mustachio to first. 1 down. Next up, Ezra Panther. 0 for 1 today. All down and away. Line deep right center field to the fence. It's off the fence. Swiner gets it in quickly. It's still a double for Panther. Runner at second, 1 down for Goyo. 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to short his first time up. Change up and away in the first pitch. Ripped hard. Foul. 0-1. Cutter up and in. Grounded to third. Mustachio fields it. Fires to first. 2 down. Next up is Michael Floro. Shortstop's 0 for 1 today. Four-seamer down in the dirt. Ball 1. The ball up. Called a ball. 2-0. Cutter down and in. Line to left field. That's down for a base hit. Runner holds at third as they know Borgner's got an arm. First and third. 2 down for Adonimus. 0 for 1 today. Change up at the knees. Low. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Check swing inside. 2-0. Slider away. Low. 3-0. Fastball up and in. High. Ball 4. Second walk for Mondo. Bases loaded for Kim. Pitcher walked his first time up. First pitch cutter up. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball up and away. High. 1-1. Change up and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Game inactive. Curveball away. Line up the middle. Base hit for Kim. It's going to be a 2-run single. And the Overdogs take the lead. It's 2-1. Next up, Robin Yu. 0 for 2 today. Pitch cutter up and in. Fouled off. 0-1. Slider down and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Well down and in the dirt. 1-2. Fastball up and away. Fouled off. 1-2. Slider up. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Cutter down and away. Line foul. Still 1-2. Fastball down and in. Line to short. One hopper to fielder. Fires to first in time to end the inning. Overdogs, though, get a 2-out single from pitcher Chasey Kim as they take the lead 2-1. Bottom 4, Mustachio, Trunk, and Fielder. Hard to line up for the Buzzards. Mustachio leading off again. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. At-bat resets after Borgner was caught stealing. Fastball in there, strike, 0-1. Forkball in the dirt, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, driven to the last center field on the line, but it's right to Rush. 1 down. Next up, Trunk, 0 for 1 today. Didn't do a double play his first time up. Fastball away, ball 1. Fastball down and in, line to left center. That is down for a base hit. Goyo could not get there in time. Runner at first, 1 down for fielder. 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Fastball away, ball 1. Fastball away, lined at the middle. Passed off the diving Panthers glove. That's a base hit. Trunk will hold at second. First and second with 1 down. Next up is Thurman Colt. He's 0 for 1 today. Flat his first time up. Fastball away, ball 1. Heater away, 2-0. Fastball up, lined in the left field corner by Colt. That's going to be extra bases, as that's going to score 1, possibly a second. Coming around third, here he comes as fielder. He will score. It is 3-2. 2-run double for Colt as we retake the lead. Next up's Buck Swiner, 0 for 1 today. Glad his first time up. Fastball at the knees, sky to left center field. Over forward is Rush. 2 down. Colt hangs at second. That's going to bring up Hank Hart. Catcher 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball down and in, chopped to second. Easy play for Panther, and that ends the inning. 2-run double, though, by Thurman Colt, where he takes the lead for us to the 5th. It's 3-2. Song, Rush, and Horn due up here for the Overdogs. Leading off, sack to Song. Singled last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. Here's his changeup up and in. Inside, ball 1. Fastball away. Line to second. Cardenas lunges to her left, makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Damien Rush. 1 for 2 with a single today. Struck out swinging last time up. Curveball down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter away. Chopped up the middle. Mondo misses it. Cardenas charges. Barehands it. Fires. 2 down. Next up, Horn. 1 for 2 with a single today. First pitch cutter away. Fouled off. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Rip foul. 0-2. Slider up and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Third punch up for Mondo, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for him. Bottom 5, he's due up first, then Cardenas and Borgner. Mondo 0 for 1 today. He'll lead off the inning. Flew out his first time up. Slider inside, a strike. 0-1. Fastball up, grounded in the hold a second. Panther makes the stop. 1 down. Next up, Demi Cardenas, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. She's also walked today. Slider away, a strike. 0-1. Fastball inside almost beans her. Cardenas had flashbacks to that Lana Ryan beanball that cost her 2 games for her shoulder. 1-1. Fastball at the knees, line to second, into right for a base hit. First hit for Cardenas as she was feeling some kind of way. 1 for 3 today. Next up, Borgner, 2 for 2. 2 singles on the cards for Rolf. Fastball in there, strike. 0-1. Fastball away, 1-1. Fastball middle in, ripped to right field. A base hit for Rolf. He's 3 for 3. First and second with 1 down. Next up's Mustachio, 1 for 2 with the RBI single earlier. Let's see if he gets it done again. Fastball down and in, swung late, 0-1. Heater inside almost beans Mario. He has to back away, 1-1. Fastball away, hitting the hole to third. Off of Ronda's Horn's glove. That's an infield single. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded, 1 down for Trunk. Singled last time up. He's also grounded into a double play. He's 1 for 2. Big spot for him here against the tense Kim. Can he break it open? Slider outside. Ball 1. And he is beamed. Mojo up for Trunk as he reaches. RBI for him. It is 4-2. Next up, fielder, 1 for 2 with a single. And Kim is done as he is now rattled. Coming out of the bullpen's right-handed mop-up woman, Keisha Mushara. Keisha on the year, 1-0. She has a 4.50 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP. 10 appearances on the year, 7 runs given up. 14 innings pitched, 13 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers. She's walked 3 batters and struck out 9. Batting average against .236 on the year. And Kim exits. He gives up 9 hits, 1 walk, 1 hit batsman. And he has given up 4 earned runs so far, with all runners on base being his responsibility. Let's make him pay. Whew. Fielder ready, bases juiced. Here we go. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Fastball away, 1-1. Fastball but in line to left center. Floro makes the catch, and that's going to double off the runner at second to end the inning. Unlucky. To the 6th, it's 4-2 still. Panther, Goyo, and Floro do up. There's Panther, 1 for 2 with the double today. Curveball down and away. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider middle in. Swung through it, 0-2. Four-seamer down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Mondo. 4th punch-out today for 1 down in the inning. And here's Goyo, 0 for 2 today. Change up, high, ball 1. Fastball down and away, low, 2-0. Cutter middle away. Grounded to short, right at fielder. 2 down in the inning. Next up is Michael Floro, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider up. Sky ball to left center field. Colt over. Makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Mondo gets his quality start as he gets through the 6th. Bottom half of the 6th we go. Colt, Swiner, and Hart do up. Leading off Thurman Colt, center fielder, 1 for 2 today with a 2-run double. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball up and in, chased it, 1-2. Chased it high, strike 3. First punch up from Mushara, 1 down. Next up, Swiner, 0 for 2 day for Buck. Fastball up the knees, and Mushara takes it to the chin. Infield single for Swiner, and I believe she is pronounced clinically dead on the field. Next up is the catcher, Hank Hart, 0 for 2. That did get her right in the face. Mushara carted off the field, and coming on part is the double switch, reliever David Diggler. And the other half is middle infielder Elroy Action. He will take up duties at shortstop. He will bat second next inning. Here is the pitcher numbers. David Diggler, no record, a 4.70 ERA and a 1.57 WHIP. 5 runs given up, 4 of them earned here in 6 appearances. 7 2/3 innings pitched, 9 hits surrendered, 1 home run ball, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, and a 281 batting average against. Elroy Action in his backup position of shortstop, as they're not going to take Ezra Panther out of the game, so might as well put him in for the tense Floral. Hart hitting 0 for 2 today. Let's see if he can get his first hit. Fastball high from Diggler, ball 1. His bad jumps activates for Swiner over at first base, so no stolen base attempts for Buck. Swung through a fastball high, 1-1. Check swing high, 2-1. Fastball at the knees. Hart drives it to left field. He got under it though. Right there for it is the left fielder Goyo, 2 down. That'll bring up Mondo 0 for 2 today. He will be done here as we'll pinch hit for him. Solid quality start from Trey. He goes 6 innings, giving up 6 hits, 1 walk, 2 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts as he is in line for the win. Another quality start for him in the books. Coming off the bench is going to be right backup middle infielder Nathaniel Hurls. Power versus right-hander active for Hurls. Hitting .412 with 4 RBIs this season. Fastball outside, ball 1. Fastball up, swung late, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, ripped to right field, base hit for Hurls as he comes through with the good hit. First and second now with 2 down. Bring up Cardenas with RBI doubt, unfortunately. She did single last time up. 1 for 2. She's also lined, grounded out, and walked. Fastball up and away, a strike from Diggler, 0-1. Curveball's outside, 1-1. Outside heater, 2-1. Swung through it inside, 2-2. Chased it away, strike 3, punch up for Diggler, and that ends the inning as Cardenas fails to get the hit. We are going to sub off Hurls here. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be long reliever Bradley Bowler. To the 7th, it's 4-2 after the nothing happens. Anonymous action and you do up. Although the pitcher did die, so I guess that's something. Preston Anonymous leads off the inning. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. Bowler out of the bullpen. Here are his numbers on the year. 0-1. He has a 3.55 ERA and a 150 WHIP, making his 8th appearance of the year to tie him for the team lead. 5 earned runs given up, 1 save, 12 2/3 innings pitched, 16 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. He's walked 3 and struck out 11, batting average against 308. First pitch fastball down in the way, outside and chased it anyway. 0-1. Change it middle in, check swing strike, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away, outside, 1-2. Slider down and in. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch up for Bowler, 1 down. Next up, Elroy Action came on as the double switch last inning. Shortstop hitting .286 on the year with 2 RBIs. Fastball up and away is outside, ball 1. Slider down and away. Grounder in the hole to second. Cardenas dives and cuts it off, fires to first. 2 down, nice play, Rook. That'll bring up Robin Yu, who's 0 for 3 today at the top of the lineup. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 0-1. Change-ups inside, 1-1. Slider away, outside, 2-1. Fastball down and away, full count, 3-1. Two-seamer up and in, fouled off, 3-1. Change-up and away. Chased it, strike 3. Second punch of a Bowler, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 7, it's 4-2. Borgner, Mustachio, and Trunk due up. Leading off, Ralph Borgner, left fielder, 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. He'll face Diggler in his second inning of work. Fastball to letters, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Outside heater, 2-1. Fastball down and away. Blooper to short. Easy catch for Action, 1 down. Next up, Mustachio, 2 for 3 today. He has singled twice, driving in a run. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball down the middle, fouled off, 1-1. Fastball up and in, line to center field, base hit for Mustachio. He's now 3 for 4. He'll be on with 1 down as we look to get some more insurance runs here. Joseph Trunk up next was hit by a pitch, locking him in. He's also singled in a run earlier. He's 1 for 2. Oh no, the run came in on the hit by pitch, my bad. Pick off to first, nothing doing. Fastball middle in, blooper to left field and shallow. Tough play for Goyo. He can't get there. That's a single. Second hit for Trunk. He's 2 for 3. 2 on, 1 down for Fielder. He's 1 for 3 with a single today. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Fielder lined into a double play last time up as he takes fastball to letters, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, lined in the gap right center field. That'll get us some insurance. Mustachio's going to score easily from second. Trunk on his way to third. He's going to come around third and score as well. It's a 2 RBI double for Fielder. It is now 6-2 Buzzards. Next up is Thurman Colt, 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs on a double earlier. Diggler now tense on the mound. Fastball up and in. Colt fisted down the left field line. That is a fair ball, and that'll be in for an RBI single. As Fielder scores easily from second, it is 7-2. Third RBI today for Colt, and that'll bring up Buck Swiner, 1 for 3 with a single. When it goes on the first pitch, fastball up high for a strike. Throw down is low and late. 7th stolen base of the year for Thurman Colt. He is now 7 for 11 on the season. Yep, 7 for 11, that's correct. 0-1 the count to Buck. Curveball down and in, lined in the center field, right center. That's a base hit, and that'll score Colt easily. He'll come around third and score. It is now 8-2 as we keep the assembly line moving. First RBI for Swiner. Next up is Hank Hart, 0 for 3 today. Catcher not hitting well. We're going to pinch hit for him with backup catcher Samuel Perez. Perez hitting .556 on the year with 6 RBIs as he'll get the bat. Fastball down and in, a strike, going 1. Curve up the knees, line to left field, a base hit for Perez. He gets it in there. First and second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Bradley Bowler, who will get the bat now that he has a 6-run lead. Bowler hitting 1,000, 1 for 1 on the year with a RBI on a single. Currently locked in as Diggler is still tense. Chase the fastball in the dirt, 0-1. Chase the fastball high, 1 hopper to Song. Fires the second one, action the first, double play, and that ends the inning. 4 runs, though, for the Buzzards as we extend the lead to 6. 8-2 to the top of the 8th. Song, Rush, and Horn due up. Sacked to Song, 1 for 3 with a single today. Still locked in with powerless right-hander active. Perez stays in the game at catcher. Fastball down and in. Line to left center field. That's in the gap, and that's extra bases for Song. Colt gets it in, but it will be a leadoff double for the first baseman. 2 for 4 today now. That'll bring up Damien Rush, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch slider up. Called a strike, going 1. 2-seamer down and in. Check swing inside, 1-1. Fastball up and away. Outside, 2-1. Change it down and away. Outside, 3-1. Fastball up and in. Swung through it, full count. Slider down and in. Check swing inside, ball 4. First walk for Bowler. First and second with none down for Horn. 1 for 3 with a single. Change it down and in. Chop foul, 0-1. 4-seamer up and away. High, 1-1. Slider down, in the dirt, 2-1. 4-seamer up and in. Fouled off, 2-2. 2-seamer down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. Third punch up for Bowler, 1 down. Next up, Panther, 1 for 3 with the double. It's 2-seamer down and away. Outside, ball 1. 4-seamer up. Pop foul out of play. 1-1 the count. Slider inside. Check swing inside. 2-1. Change him up and away. Panther fouls it off. 2-2. 4-seamer down and away. Low, full count. Slider down and in. Rip foul. Still a full count. Seamer up and away, fouled off, still a full count. Change him up and in, swung through it, strike 3, 4th punch up for Bowler, back-to-back Ks here. That'll bring up Goyo, 0 for 3 today. First pitch fastball up and in, high, ball 1. 2-seamer up and away, outside, 2-0. Fastball up and in. Line in the left center field. Colt on. He will not get there. That'll be an RBI single here for Goyo. His first hit today and first hit of the year. He's now 8-3. Next up is Diggler. Hitless on the year. Fairly tense. Pinch hitter coming. It is third baseman Madoka Hayata hitting .471. 2 homers and 4 RBIs on the season. First pitch for Bowler. Change it up and away as the runners go. Throw to third by Perez late. Both runners safe. That is a stolen base for, who's on base, Goyo and Rush. So that is going to be Goyo's first stolen base of the year, if I remember correctly. It is. He's 1 for 1. And for Rush, that is his second. He is 2 for 2. 0-1 the count. 4-seamer up and in. Check swing inside. 1-1. Slider up and away. Fouled off. 1-2. 2-seamer away. Chased it, strike 3. Third punch up for Bowler, 5th of the game. That ends the inning. Coming out of the bullpen to replace Hagata, it is right-hander Linus Digby. Bottom 8, where it's 8-3 after the Overdogs get 1 run back. Top of the lineup up for the Buzzards, though. Cardenas, Borgner, and Mustachio. Cardenas leading off, 1 for 3 today with a single and a walk. Struck out swinging last time up. Digby on the air. Here are his numbers. He is 0-2, a 14.63 ERA, and a 2.50 WHIP. 10 appearances, he's given up 13 earned runs in 8 innings, 14 hits surrendered, 6 walks, 3 hits homers, and he struck out 7, batting average against .368, worst out of the bullpen. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Cardenas cracks it left center field, hits it pretty well, but it's run down by Rush as it's Shaka at 1 down. Next up is Borgner, 3 for 4 today, 3 singles on the cards. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0. Curveball up and in, Borgner skies it right center field. Easy play over there for the center fielder Rush, 2 down. Next up is Mustachio, 3 for 4 today with 3 singles and an RBI. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball up, hard grounder to second. Panther backhands it, fires to first. 1-2-3 inning for Digby. To the 9th, it's a 5-run game. Overdogs need a big rally. Adonimus, Action, and Yu do up as bowlers done here after 2 innings of relief work. Striking out 5, giving up 2 hits, 1 walk, and 1 earned run. Adonimus 0 for 2 today with a walk. He's up first as we'll replace bowler here with rookie left-hander Arjun Greenman, as it's not a save situation for the game. So Greenman will start the inning. Greenman on the air. Rookie is 0-1, an 11 ERA and a 2.33 whip. 11 earned runs given up in 8 appearances, 9 innings pitched. 18 hits surrendered, 2 home run balls, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. Batting average against 400 on the year. Very rough rookie campaign for him. Don't expect him to be at the top of any Rookie of the Year lists. Adonimus takes a strike at the knees, 0-1 on the fastball. Switch hitter bats right-handed for the first time today, losing his contact versus right-hander trait. 2-seamer inside, off the glove, 1-1. Slider at the knees, chop to the mound, knocked down by Greenman, he'll fire to first, 1 down. 2 outs left for the Overdogs. Next up, Action, 0 for 1 today. First pitch 2-seamer up and away, swung through it, 0-1. Slider down and away, grounded to third, right at Mustachio. Easy play, 2 down. Last chance for the Overdogs is leadoff hitter Robin Yu, who's 0 for 4. Specialist is working against him as he loses contact versus right-hander as well. First pitch slider down and away, strike. Next pitch fastball up and in, 1-1. 2-seamer up and away, chased it, 1-2. Fastball down and in, rip foul. 1-2 pitch coming again, slider away, outside, 2-2. 2-seamer up and away, fouled off, we'll do it again. Still 1-2. 2-seamer up and in, swung through it, strike 3, first punch up for Greenman, and that is a 1-2-3 ninth inning for the rookie, as the Buzzards shut it down. 8-3 the final as we get our job done. That officially eliminates the Overdogs from playoff contention. Big win. Our offense showed up when we needed it. Pitching was done very well today as well. Bullpen didn't blow the game. It all came together as part of the perfect storm. We've done our job. Now will the league fall into place? Looking around the batting order, Yu was hitless today, as well as Hayata and Elray Action. 2 RBIs for Chasey Kim on his only hit today and our single. Enrique Goyo also singled in a run as well. For us, everybody got a hit today except Hank Hart and Bradley Bowler and Trey Mondo. RBIs today, Buck Swiner had an RBI single. Thurman Colt had 2 RBIs on a double and an RBI single. Ian Fielder had a 2 RBI double. Joseph Trunk had an RBI on a single. Hit by pitch with the bases loaded. Mario Mustachio had an RBI single. Solid day all around. GG, yes, very, yes, correct. We do need to wait and see. I don't know what I was trying to say. I just lost my train of thought. Pitching lines: Kim, 4 1/3 innings, takes the loss. 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk. He falls to 1-2. Ushara an inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Diggler and a line drive to the face as she was clinically dead on the field. David Diggler, 1 2/3, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 strikeout. Minus Digby, a clean 8th inning. For us, Mondo, the quality start, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He improves to 2-0. Bradley Bowler, 2 innings out of the pen, 2 hits, an earned run, a walk, 5 strikeouts. He gets the hold, and Arjun Greenman gets a hold as well. 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Good pitching from the rookie to get his ERA under 10 before the end of the year. Although you still suck. Player of the game is Thurman Colt with the 3 RBI day, followed by Ian Fielder with the 2-run double, and then Chasey Kim, the 2-run single at the plate, not for his pitching. Alrighty, did our jobs. Let's see how the rest shakes out. All or nothing right here, right now. Alright, so we've done our jobs. It's now time to wait and see. Will we get in, or will we be out? We're going to finish at 500, 8-8. Here's the breakdown before we jump into the sim. First, we'll look around the league. Alrighty, so the Blowfish signed Fran Japani. Starter going to replace Shania Burns. Samuel Perez, +5 contact. Good for him. Good bench bat now. Whopper Batsman to the wide loads, replacing Janice Friedman, who was struggling all year. I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did. Wide load season is over, so they're not making any money. Heaters get Boris Bigsworth back as he replaces their ace, Bishop Fuller, their number 2 pitcher, sorry. Elric Rippin to the wide loads. Closer replaces Bale Bozer. I just learned that is how you say his name. It is Bozer, not Bozer. Overdogs get Kendra Kerr to replace Keisha Mushar as they think they have a shot to make it, which they technically do if they win and the Grapplers lose out. They will make it, but that is a long shot. And the final move, Wide Loads sign Omar Chambo as they cut Immaculo Spectaculo. Again, Wide Loads are not playing. They've lost their money. Doesn't make any sense. Or do they have 1 game left? I think they lost. Let me look. Where are the standings? Yeah, oh, they have 1 game left. Okay, never mind. They're making a crap ton of money for their last game. Alright. Alright, so let's do player developments first, and then we will look at the standings before we sim. Good one for Greenman. I'd like to get this one. Good one for Cardenas. Okay. I'd like to get that one as well. Hart, he doesn't really need the fielding, so I'm going to hold off on getting that. He also doesn't really need the stealer. Hokey. Too high of a, I don't know, chance to get walk prone, that seems really too risk. Michael, that's really cheap upgrade, but I don't want him to get bad jumps. Swiner, could use the arm and the power. Alright, so I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. Let's get all 3 of these and see how much money we have left. So we'll do Cardenas's first. It's the most expensive. Only the 1 power, which is fine. 94. 1 contact to 79. 1 speed to 56. Does not get utility. That would have been a nice trait to have. Then we're going to do Greenman next. His the next expensive. -2 velocity. Gets the 4 junk. Nice. Up to 81. Plus the 2 accuracy to 42. Okay. Now he's up to B+. Maybe he'll be better. Maybe. I can't afford either of these. We can afford both of these. So we'll do Swiner's first, because that's the more expensive one. +1 power. Gets the 3 arm, that's alright, up to 74. And then we'll do Michael's here to get the arm. Risk the bad jumps. He doesn't have great speed anyway, so it's fine. Down to 81 fielding with the -2. Gets the 15 arm, up to 82, nice, and he does not get bad jumps. Perfect. It was the risk. He's up to still a C+, but he is now a fantastic defensive substitute. Love to have him in the game. Now he's got an arm at shortstop. That's perfect. And we'll have under 400,000 to take in the next season no matter what. Okay. Alrighty, so we won't make any roster moves unless we make it. If we don't make it, there's no point. Alright, so let's break it down for us. Here's the playoff picture on our side, the one that we care about. Jax and Nemesis are both locked in. There's no way they can miss. It's just, where are they going to finish? That's the question. B-Wolves are at 8-6. They're looking pretty good to lock up that division as well. Platypi cannot do better than 7 and 9s. They are out. Wide Loads and Heaters cannot do better than 7 and 9. They're both out as well. Only team left is the Grapplers. They need to win out. They will not beat us in a tiebreaker. So they are out as well. Okay, so everybody in that division is out except the B-Wolves. And then looking at our division. Yeah, Michael has got a ton of potential, you're right, and he needs the upgrades for his bat. That's really all he needs. We just haven't been lucky enough to get any yet. Jax and Nemesis are already in. We're on the bubble. Overdogs, they need to win, and they can't beat us in a tiebreaker. The only team that can beat us in a tiebreaker or with winning out is the Crocodons. They have 3 games left. They are the team that scares me. They are on a 4-game winning streak too. They were 2-7. If they win 7 straight to get into the playoffs, they deserve it. They've earned it. Our team did not. I will not be mad if that is the case. However, I will still be a tiny bit disappointed. Alright, I'll be a tiny bit angry, but I won't throw the controller through the wall. Looking at the other conference, Freebooters have a 1.5 game lead left. They need 1 win to They need 2 wins to secure the division at this point, or they need a win and a Wild Pigs and Hot Corners loss. So they, right now, all their teams in that division, the Beast Division, are in contention to make the playoffs. Sirloins are in. They're not losing no matter what. Blowfish are looking solid at 8-8. They're on the bubble though. Sandcats are out. Sawteeth are out. Moonstars are out as well with that run differential. So, Blowfish on the bubble. Sirloins are in. They've won the division no matter what. Freebooters looking good, but anything can happen. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Say a Hail Mary. Alright, let's go. Alright, Grapplers are up first. We need a Grappler's loss. Rebels win. Okay, Grapplers are out. They can't make it. Perfect. Crocs need to lose. They win. Fuckers. It's starting to scare me. Hot Corners beat the Freebooters. They needed to win that. 6-5. Sawteeth upset the Moonstars. That's good. Moonstars are out now. Heaters beat the Grapplers. Okay, Grapplers are done. Wild Pigs are gonna win. They beat the Moose 7-5. 8-6. It's getting close up there. Beevils rally and lose 8-6, but they still get in as the only team with a winning record in that division. Jax beat the Crocs for us. Yes! Okay, one more. Come on, Jax. Come on, Jax. Come on. I've never rooted for you before. Yes! We're in. We're in. We're in. They cannot catch us. Fuck these guys. Overdogs win. Thank you. Okay. Alright, we did it. Holy fuck. Hot Corners win 8-3. Tied with the Freebooters. And they win in 12. 6-5 over the Wild Pigs. Wild Pigs on the bubble now. Herbisaurs win 5-4. Ooh, Hot Corners win the division. Sirloins win. They've already won the division. This is just mop-up work. 4-2. And then against the Moonstars, they lose as well. 7-3, but it didn't matter. They win with 10. They're in with 10 wins. Okay. I don't know how the fuck we just did that, but we did. I'm happy. Oh, Jesus Christ. We should not be here. We should not be in right now. We did not deserve it. Anyway, looking at the playoff bracket, here's what we have. On the Super Conference side, number 1 seed is the Sirloins. +8 run differential gives them the edge. They will be the 1. Hot Corners are the 2. 10-6 with a 0 run differential. Third place team is the Freebooters. They will get in with a run differential of 0 as they could not clinch the division. But hey, they made it. Love to see that. And the 4th place team, Wild Pigs, beat the Herbisaurs with run differential. And they also beat the Blowfish. So the Wild Pigs are the 4. On our side, Jacks are the number 1 at 11-5. So we will play the Jacks in the first round. Okay, we are the 4 at 8-8 with run differential over the Overdogs. Crocodons fell short with their last 2 games. They had a 5-game winning streak and then blew it. Beewolves will be the 2 seed. Jacks are the 1. Nemesis are the 3. And we are the 4. I don't know how, but we did it. So there will be playoff baseball in year 3. We shouldn't be here. Alrighty, so now we make moves. We have $16 million to spend. We need bullpen help. We need some offense help. Let's look at our players first and see who did what this year. Okay, Cardenas, solid numbers, 531 average. Would not be surprised if she wasn't Rookie of the Year. I would be surprised if she wasn't Rookie of the Year, honestly. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs, led the team in both categories as well. She was the Triple Crown winner on our team, no doubt about it. Rolf Borgner, decent year, 315, 1 homer, got his first one. 5 RBIs. He didn't really get a lot of RBI chances because Cardenas was cleaning it up at the top. Stachio 13 RBIs in the 3-hole with only 2 home runs. So he did a lot with runners in scoring position, but he only hit .313. Joseph Trunk, bounce back year, hit .393, 9 RBIs, only 1 homer though. Little sad on the power numbers, but good bounce back season for Joseph. Fielder, 8 RBIs. I did not expect home runs from him, so hit .353. Solid year as a full-time starter at short, not bad. Might look to get a bat. Maybe it'll be at shortstop, I don't know. Thurman Colt, he hit .473. I kind of want to keep him. 1 homer, 11 RBIs. I mean, that's pretty solid. Buck Swiner off the bench, splitting time with Mahoney and Borgner. 1 homer, 11 RBIs. He hit .412. Hank Hart hit .333, no homers, 5 RBIs. He was hitting at the bottom of the lineup, so I don't expect him to do much. Just get on base, and he did. Mahoney, he only hit .257, no RBIs, no homers. I think he can't be on the playoff roster with those numbers. Michael, he's not a hitter, he's defense. He will stay, obviously, as a defensive upgrade. Ruby Green has to go. I mean, .222 average with RBI, man, is unacceptable. Only 1 RBI to show for it. Hurls is going to stay, he hit well. Perez is going to stay as well. He hit really well. He's a good backup catcher as well. So we're looking at a backup first baseman and a outfielder. So that's 2. Hoagie's going to stay. East has to go. He sucks. Bassano, he actually pitched really well. I wouldn't mind having him on the roster. I'll keep Hero. Why not? Manuel, you got to go, brother. Rookie, you ain't ready. You are not ready. Hot shit. Mondo, he's going to stay, obviously, so we got 1 starter. That's 3 spots now. Bowler, he pitched really well all year, despite that rough first game. I mean, he did really well. I mean, I can't complain. Sebastian Morrow did really well as well. I see no reason to get rid of him. Greenman, Klaus is going to stay. He pitched really well. Greenman is the only wild card here. I mean, he did just go up to a B+, but he pitched like shit. Hard to keep him. Alright, so we're at maybe 4 replacements. Alright, so we need 1 outfielder, 1 first baseman, and 2 pitchers. Let's do pitchers first. I love pitchers. Alright, so starters. We're replacing Michael, or East, 3.9. That is $12 million. That is 15. That is 16. That is 5. That is doable, but Shania Burns, that's the best I can do. No. Fuck no. Maybe. No. We saw what you did in the playoffs. No. Way too much money. I mean, honestly, I think the way Greenman pitched, he has to go. I don't see a reason to keep him. I mean, the specialist is nice and all, but if you don't use it, if you don't use it properly, what's the point? I say we bring in Maverick McMahon and get a nice reliever here. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen, honestly? Or do we go with McMahon for Morrow? That's a lot of money, though. And I like the way Morrow pitched. He pitched really well. I mean, I don't have any complaints. We'll come back to Greenman. He's still a question mark for me. Let's go to the hitters. What we got? So we need an outfielder and a first baseman. Alright, we have Downtown Upton, Atlanta Bigsby, Stu Burko, Mick Steele. Alright, obviously the first baseman we pick is just going to be a bat. They're not going to play first base with Joseph Trunk. So we don't need to worry about fielding as much. Mick Steele, nah. Stu Burko, maybe. Solid bat off the bench. Same with Bigsby. Both have power as left-hander. Both about the same price, too. Compared to Ruby Green, 4.9. Not spending much. 6.1. That's only 1.2. That's 1.7. That would put us down to 15 mil. That would put us at 15.5. I mean, Burko hit the walk-off homer against us. He's got better power than Bigsby. Compared to Bigsby, he's got better speed, better power, better contact. He's got the same arm. The only thing he's weaker at is fielding, but he's not going to play the field. True. Fair point, Hoon. Fair point. I'll think about agreement. I won't cut him just yet. We'll see if we have money. We're going to go with Burko. Burko's going to replace Green here. I mean, she didn't do anything, so let's just give Burko a shot. At least he had a homer against us. Let's see. And then we need an outfielder for Mahoney. We can always resign Mahoney because he's not going to be worth that much. We need an outfielder. Okay. Your ass. You're way too much money. You're alright. I like it. Colt would go to the bench in that case. Batch Wilson is a solid player. Yep. You're ass. You're also ass. Okay. If we do McFreddy, that takes us down to 8-6. That only gives us a couple million to work with. If we do Batch Wilson, we only go down 4 million. We have 11 left to work with. What can we do with those numbers? That's 11 million for them. So 11 million for Wilson, and then with McFreddy, 8, 7 minus 6 mil, 100,000 more. That's 6-4. Okay, so 6-4 and 11. What could we do with those numbers if we're replacing Manuel East only? $12-3. Okay, we can't get Pulo with either. We could get Burns with 1. Or both. We can get Burns with both, and that's it. So really, it's, do we want keep Mahoney? Oh, yeah, that's true. We could do that. Let's see what we got out there. All right, back up first base. We got catcher Anton Goodwood, catcher Lars Stadcliffe, and Steve-O Reeves. Yeah, not a lot. We have a backup. Well, we have Dig. He could play infield. Anybody could play first and outfield. Pumper Lumpkins. All right, he's not coming. Damn. This is tough, man. Where am I gonna get all this money? Yeah, okay. Alright, I think the proper way to go about this is... Dig the big bat, yeah. That'd be funny. Alright, I think the way to go about this is we don't worry about the fourth outfielder. We just leave Mahoney on the bench. Let Swiner start in right field. And we bring in a better starting pitcher to replace East, because we are going to need a second quality starter. We'll keep Greenman as well. He will survive by the skin of his teeth. We're going to go for Javita Pulo. Why the fuck not? Let's go. Why the fuck not? So there we go. We beef up pitching. So Pulo gets the start game 1. Hokie gets game 2. Game 3. I guess Misano. Shit. We don't have a good third starter, do we? Yeah, we don't. We don't have any money. Yep, okay. Do the frontline starter. Do we need the other bat, though? I don't think so. No. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. No. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not even gonna tempt myself with it. No. That's true. Okay. Alright, I think we're done making moves. I don't see anything else I like, so... let me just, for next season's free agency, let me just star players that I'm probably going to be able to get, obviously. Not them. I don't think we're going to try and get any of these high-end players. We won't be able to afford them. McMahon probably won't be here, and neither will Broseph will be here, but I'm not going to try and get him. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We made the moves. Javita Pulo and Stu Burko. Not the best, but Pulo's a good upgrade. Burko, not so much, but he did hit a home run against us. We put him in under pinch hitter against the lefty. Maybe we catch lightning in a bottle. I don't know. Really, he's just coming off the bench to get hits on pinch hitting roles. So, and Ruby Green, she did nothing with RBI Man all season, so why would I give you a shot in the playoffs? Alrighty, let's give you a look at preview of the playoff picture. I forgot to look at the stupid stats. That's right. Yep, so we are the 4 seed. We do make it, barely. So we got the Jacks round 1. Let's go look at league leaders for the regular season. I think we can do that. Yeah, you're alright, Hoon. It is looking pretty bleak out there. Hopefully nobody tests. But anyway, let's look at regular season. Okay. MVP is Slash Trips. 356 average. 795 slugging. 1182 OPS and 7 homers. 23 RBIs, 4 walks, 4 stolen bases. Runner-up is the rookie Demi Cardenas, so she is your Rookie of the Year, and it is again the second year in a row we have a player win Rookie of the Year and finish second in MVP voting. That's awesome. Love to see it. I mean, with Slash Trips' numbers, there's no way he wasn't gonna get it. I mean, dude was hitting out of his mind all season. I can't argue with that. Thurman Colt finishes 5th, surprisingly. Must be all the stolen bases. Got a lot of weight there at the back end. Alright. Batting average leader, Cardenas. Colt 2nd. Swiner 3rd. Trunk 6th. And Burko 8th. Okay. He didn't play a full year. No home run leaders for us. No run batter in leaders for us. Spread it around a good bit. On base percentage, Cardenas 1st. Colt 3rd. Trunk 4th. Burko 7th. And Swiner 10th. Cardenas leads in slugging, and on base and slugging, Cardenas is 1st. Colt finishes in 7th. Hits, Colt leads the league, followed by Cardenas in 2nd. Fielder and Trunk tied for 4th. Nobody in extra base hits, nobody in strikeouts, thankfully at least. Love to see that. Cardenas 2nd in runs scored, Colt 4th. Colt 2nd in stolen base attempts, and also tied for the league lead in caught stealing. Joseph Trunk finishes tied for 3rd in that category. Yeah, we had a lot less success stealing bases this year. They knew we were going to run with only a handful of guys, and, well, they keyed on them pretty hard. Pitching, no pitching leaders. I do not expect any of our pitchers to be here this year. We did not pitch well at all. Nobody here, and only one is Hiro Misano and walks per 9. He finishes 4th, and he only had 2 of his 3 starts with us, so... Manuel East was 3rd in the category, but hey, we cut his ass. And that's going to do it. Okay, not bad. Cardenas, Rookie of the Year. Love to see it. Alrighty, so we will sim up to our game next time. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. We take care of business against the Overdogs, win easily 8-3 in the regular season finale behind the quality start of Trey Mondo and great pitching from Bowler and Greenman out of the bullpen. Offense showed up, scored 8 runs, got a lot of hits. A lot of RBIs spread around as well. We managed to sneak into the playoffs thanks to that win, and also a lot of other teams losing and choking it away. So we are in as the 4th seed, a 3rd straight year with playoff baseball to start the series. We are not in the home field advantage slot this time. We are taking on the Jacks. Hopefully we can defeat our division rivals. And before we jumped into the playoffs, we made some roster moves. Ruby Green was cut for Stu Burko, the other backup first baseman with a bat. And we also bring in ace Javita Pulo, who will start Game 1 for us in the playoffs, coming over from the wide loads. And Hokie will start Game 2. Masano is slated for Game 3 if we get that far. Manuel East, the rookie, was cut from the playoff roster for that move. We also found out that Demi Cardenas was the runner-up in MVP voting this year. Thurman Colt finished 5th, meaning Cardenas is also the Rookie of the Year. Not bad to have another Rookie of the Year winner on the roster. Back-to-back years we had that. I agree, Hoon. Absolutely. Bad luck overall with the high on-base percentage, high batting averages, high slugging, but just couldn't score. None of our leaders were in RBIs or home runs. Very good observation. I appreciate that. sums up the season pretty well if you think about it. And there's no pitching leaders either. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support as always. Tune in next time for some playoff baseball as we will be taking on our division rivals, the Jacks. Until then, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You won't regret it. Until next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off.